Jonah Hill thanks Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen for his Oscar nom. So his buddy James Franco interviewed him for Playboy magazine, and in the interview, Jonah Hill opened up that not only did he get kicked out of college, but he dropped out of college in order to pursue his acting career. So at first, he signed up for a semester at University of Colorado, and he got kicked out because he never attended class. Then he moved to New York to pursue acting, and there he dropped out because he booked I Heart Huckabees. And he said that he thought, hey, I'm gonna drop out because I'm gonna blow up after this. Well, what had happened was it went 2 years before he actually booked another role. And it was when he met the Judd Apatow crew and they cast him in a little role in 40-Year-Old Virgin, which then led to Superbad, which is what kind of made him a star almost overnight. And he talked about that. It was really cute. He said he went from literally having a small apartment in Los Angeles, no one knowing who he was. He shot Superbad, and then all of a sudden the billboard started popping up, one above his apartment, and he said everything changed overnight. But it took years. So when you hear these like overnight success stories, they're not really overnight success stories. But I want to read you one of his quotes that he told James Franco. Quote, "I wouldn't have been nominated for an Oscar or starred in a Martin Scorsese movie if it wasn't for what Seth, Evan, and Judd did for me. They are just guys who work hard and have so much talent and are good people, and that's rare." Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Super badass.
Michael Cera snubbed again.
Mountains out of molehills.
Can I be Judd's bud? Can you imagine? It's like instantaneous. It is who you know, I guess. I mean, he's very talented too, but man, that crew.
There was an era in Hollywood where Judd Apatow was literally saying, you want to get that movie made? Just put my name on it, it's fine. Just as a testament to how he's like a good friend. He's like, yeah, I'll produce it, I don't care, go for it.
So first of all, what did you guys think about Jonah Hill's saying that he dropped out of college, he was kicked out of college? What did you guys take from that? Because really quickly, some people will listen to that and say, wow, I can be successful too. And that's a lot of luck. That doesn't happen to most people, but at the same time, sometimes when you take a big risk, you get a big reward, right?
I think you really have to want to go to school to stay in school. If you don't, then it may be a waste of money, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just throwing that out there.
It is really expensive, you're
so
right.
It's so expensive,
right.
So you have to really want it, and you know, it is a lot of money, so if you're not 100%, like don't put your parents through it, don't, you know, student loan it, it's gonna be tough.
It takes a lot of slackery to get kicked out of Boulder. You know?
It's true.
It's just like, that's like, God, I'm a stoner and
video games.
That's the only thing about me, so.
No, I think if you put the stats of people who did this and succeeded and people who did this and failed, it would be a different image.
Of course, of course.
I remember the era when he talked in the interview about how his agents weren't allowed to say that he was from there, and I worked in that agency.
Oh.
And I remember like his headshot, I was like, who the is this guy?
No way.
Because they were they have like all the clients in like this little area in the mailroom, and you'd have to like pull it, and we pulled all of them, and there were just like a couple we never pulled out, and we're like, who the is Jonah Hill?
Wow,
right,
Brett,
we
that's
put it back.
interesting.
Yeah.
And you put it back.
Well, we would just play with, because it's just at the time he looked like he did in 40-Year-Old Virgin, which is an amazing little cameo, and he's like, but I want to buy this.
Yeah,
Why
it was
can't
great.
I do it on here? It's a store.
He was great in that, and then remember Grandma's Boy?
Oh yes.
I was like, he's the
I
luckiest
forgot he was
dude
in Grandma's
ever.
Boy. That's right.
He was just sucking on a boob the whole movie.
That's right. Okay, so what did you guys think about him saying that it took him 2 more years? Because booking I Heart Huckabees, you would think would be a really big start to his career for him. So do you think that's normal? I mean, we do hear of, in music, one-hit wonders. We do hear of people in movies, they do make a big movie and then they kind of fade away. Why does that happen?
It's tough. The whole motivating the momentum of your business thing really falls on you at the beginning. And if you just assume that once you have one success, then everyone else on your team is gonna like move it forward, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, you have to keep on moving. I think within any career, you're gonna have ups and downs.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's the people that maybe get lucky and they book like, you know, this big movie, or they have a one-hit wonder, and then they don't necessarily have the tenacity to keep going and have the drive. I think those are the people that kind of fall out and get weeded out. And also, what did you guys think about him giving his career credit to, to Judd Apatow and Jeff Goldberg? We've got to mention him. He's also part of that crew, part of the collaboration crew. And then, of course, Seth Rogen.
Classy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is classy.
What do you guys think about Jonah Hill's interview in Playboy magazine? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.